looking after that, and then I forget what the other village is, but we'll be taking care of that personally on that one too. The problem is I don't know from 4 and 5 how many of the kids aren't going to grades 4 and 5 because it's too expensive. So we'll check that out when we go out and necessarily do that. So the school for us is really important for this year. It's also, believe it or not, it's going to secure my. I've got to show the director of education for some strange reason. I go there. This fellow who runs the hotel has never met the director of education. And but as soon as I go there saying I want to build a couple schools, all of a sudden he wants to meet with me. Didn't want to meet with the other guy. Anyway, I've got to show him some good faith this year, so I've got to go to school one way or another by the time I come back, or at least get it authorized to go. So we'll be working on that. Let me see. Yeah, again, that's outdated as of this morning. As of this evening, it's now just 11 to go, and 2 banks of hygienic toilets. I've got to get a couple of those started, especially one for school. There are hygienic toilets at the one, or as close to hygienic as you can get for that area, for one school, but the other one, we're going to be putting ones in, and we want to do 1 bank of toilets in the villages to show the villages how to build them. And what we're hoping to achieve with this is we're hoping that some of you who have not helped us in the past or would like to help us a little bit more achieve these targets, to see us afterwards. We've got coffee on at the back. If you can help us at all, we absolutely love it. Now the project, there's a choice of projects that you can help us in, and you know, no amount is too small. Anything that you can do is appreciated. And then you are going to go into an email contact list with the project, and you're going to be updated as we go, as we spend the money. You're going to find everything about it that you can, that you would want to know. This is a lot different than you see of the large organizations out there. I won't mention them, but you really don't know where your money is going. You're going to see every bit of this. You know, it's important that you do. So what else are we doing? Well, we've been doing a lot of presentations, and we have one more left, one more official function. One more official function left before I leave on November the 15th. Mike is going to join us. He's taking our Ted Amston and Jennifer Mercer, and one person I forgot to mention, and unfortunately she's been stuck working because she's going to have to be she's been taking a fair bit of time off from her work and wasn't able to be with us tonight, but she'll be coming with us as well. She's actually going to be the one teaching English introductory English to the children over there. In fact, I was talking to one of the chiefs. I said, listen, if I could get someone to teach you some introductory English, do you think you could get me a class of 20 people over here? And basically the translation went like this: hell, I'll make everybody go. So this is the entire village. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, we're also preparing for next year. We have a lot of things that we want to do next year, and there are some individuals that are actually doing things for us. One of them wants to start a car detailing program that is absolutely amazing, charging much less than you would get if you have to take it to a dealership. And you know, the fellow's charging $75, and every penny goes to the kids of Laos. So for the project, so that's pretty good. We're going to try and make a large dinner event next year. Cross our fingers that it works. And in Laos, I have a full schedule. Let me tell you, when I get there, I'll be going till April 1st. But I've been asked to put together a $100,000 proposal for one of the clubs, and I can guarantee you it will be done. Okay, but there's a lot of work going on there. We're actually going to the Plain of Jars. Actually, we're going to be taking Ted and the Jennifers there to see the Plain of Jars. That was the hardest hit area of bombing. We're looking at. I want to look at the possibility of building a landmine victim school only, just for landmine victims. So the Canadians, everywhere you look, there's Canadians. Rarely do you see them from other countries. Some more than others, but it's amazing. I've seen Australians, French, and out of the whole thing, I think I saw one American. That was it. Anyway, I would really like to thank you very much tonight for coming. We really appreciate it. I know it's a Thanksgiving long weekend, and so we really appreciate your time coming down. If any of you would like to help us, come join us at the back for coffee, and we can discuss it. And it doesn't have to be monetary either. Okay? Thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
Just wondering about the toilets. Are you going to make composting toilets or would you use water?
Yeah, actually, they will be similar to the septic systems that we have here now, where it's a double compartment. It's concrete, double compartment where the solids and liquids go into one. The liquids pour together. It's the solids with there, because they don't have any of the things like Santa Flush and all these other toilet bowl cleaners that are going to destroy the bacteria that's in there. And so it actually eventually liquefies. Anyway, so that should never have to be cleaned, and then it flows out to the septic field. And depending on how the soil absorbs the liquids, depends on the size of we have to determine the size of the septic field from that. So the issue is when you're right deep into a jungle, where you're going to find a big field for the septic system. So that's what we have to study on the way through. So.
I just maybe looking at composting toilets would make more sense if they don't take up as much room. And they don't need water.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
But Payong village is only just a hole.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't matter. In Payong village, whichever way you squat, it's the right way.
It's right.
You got to feed from all angles. Yeah.
Just curious, since the government of Laos people, they don't do anything for themselves in that?
They do in the cities, and they're working their way out from the major cities. So the further out you go, the less they have. So it has been pretty amazing. I can tell you that the government has no chance of being able to cover all these villages. There's just hundreds and hundreds of these villages. They've had to start off on their own. I mean, it is communist rule, but it runs more like a socialist government. So they do what they can. And yes, I am sure that there is, there's money kind of going through people's hands there, but the only thing that we've seen are very small amounts. May cost an extra couple dollars or something so that they're feeding their family, but they're not greedy people. I'm very surprised at that. That may happen at the higher end, but we don't expect to see that, because they know that we will walk away from building schools if they plan on taking. I mean, I've been pricing this stuff out, and I can tell you I'm not paying anybody at this stage. Can't promise that's going to happen forever, but it will be minor if we do. So. Anything else? Okay, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.